Good morning. Welcome to Big O Blog. Thanks for coming back. Hope you enjoyed my videos. This morning, we're going to take on a breakfast of 4 different things to see how it's going to affect our diabetes. So this morning, I'm still entertaining my wonderful family. My beautiful sister-in-law is still here, and she's very pretty today. She's all made up today, right? And my wife is behind the camera as well. And there's my brother over there in the kitchen. He get his coffee. I'm trying to get him to drink black coffee, but he is not. He's still putting cream and sugar in his coffee. So I'm working on the cream and sugar thing with him to get that sugar down in the system. So he's gonna be all right after I finish with him here. That's why he's here. God sent him here for that. So anyway, so now we're gonna look at what we're gonna have for breakfast this morning. And the combination this morning is fried bake. This is fried bake here. Um, it's it's just dough, knead with water and flour and salt and fried. Okay, and I use almond flour. Almond flour with about say I use about 80% almond flour and 20% regular wheat flour. Right, so I reduce the number of carbohydrates in this bread. Because the almond flour only have 5 grams of carbohydrates. Okay? So should be pretty good when I will find out after I eat it. And we have spinach, a small amount of spinach here, and this is pork, roasted pork, still fried this morning. From roasted pork we had from yesterday, still fried this morning, and then we have scrambled eggs. So that's the combination for this morning. 4 different items. Look, and we try to get the carbohydrates low. So this should work out. This is anticipated to be a good breakfast for diabetic. Okay, so but there's a little bit of ketchup in the stir fry pork, so that might have a little impact on the sugar part. But let's see. What we're trying to do is get a good combination for diabetics to enjoy their meals and don't have to restrict themselves on any specific type of diet, because Bigos are no diet. All I'm trying to do is find out what food I could eat that doesn't spike my blood sugar very high, so I can control my spike and enjoy my life. So my goal is not to be low carb, high protein, or any of those stuff. It's just to be balanced in the spikes. You can go in, and they could go and you don't go and eating while I'm doing it here. Don't wait, because it get cold. See, so this is a live session here. So we do it everything, right? It's very live, so you can see. So I already took my my blood sugar this morning. I had a half a peach while I was cooking the breakfast. So I started at 101, but I'm at 110, which is very good because I had one whole peach. It's a half a peach I had, I think, a half a peach. The other half is still there. So this way I'm starting at 110. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna enjoy our breakfast. We're gonna chat a little bit, and I'm gonna come back and let you know in about an hour and a half how this breakfast work out. I also taking the opportunity to educate my in-laws on the salt, and they are very open to it and encouraging me a lot with it. So that is encouraging me even more to share with you guys, because they want to be in the video and say, look, help people, this is a good thing you're doing. And I really appreciate them encouraging me. So hope they enjoy the breakfast. My sister-in-law plate looking very good. Look at her plate. She's getting fixing a nice plate. Look at that plate. Nice plate, So we ready to go. My wife, come give me the camera. Give me the camera, honey. Yeah. My wife, she got to be in the, she didn't want to come in the picture. Look at her. She's going to eat right now. Look at, she haven't put any on her plate yet. But she's going to eat right now. Now we're using one camera, so she's had to hand me the camera. We go back and forth. But we just starting out with amateurs, The main goal is to share good eating and allowing diabetics to eat the food that's good for diabetics, not a restricted diet. And that's the goal, okay? And I hope I'm achieving that, all right? So thank you very much for coming this morning and visit with us. We're gonna go back and we're gonna go back to the food, and I'm gonna enjoy my food and close out for this part. It's a little bit choppy because I'm trying to do everything with one camera, but I'm having fun because with the family here. My wife is happy. That's her sister, and she's extremely happy to have her here. So we're having a little fun, okay? And getting the opportunity to share with you the good eating. So I'm going to test. Actually, my brother wanted his blood sugar test after also. So we're going to see how that works out for him also. Anyway, thank you. We're back in an hour and a half. All right. Love you guys. Yes, welcome back. It's been an hour and a half. I'm sitting in my office here reviewing my log for my blood test after breakfast and trying to figure out how to explain this results. Um, because I ate that similar breakfast before so I know what should happen. And I made minor changes to the breakfast and I see the difference. So again, I see as I fit different things into different combination, I see how the impact is. So now I know, don't do what I did today, or is it okay? I'm not 100% sure, but everything tasted really good. So what I did was good. Now, we had eggs, spinach, roast, roast pork, roast pork stewed up in with tomato ketchup, a little bit of ketchup, and we had homemade flour bake or homemade bread like made with almond flour, 80% almond flour, 20% flour. And I know when I eat bake with pure flour, what happens? It goes high. But adding the almond flour usually bring it down. So the almond flour brings down the level of sugar, so it doesn't have the same impact as I use almond flour. So I added almond flour, so that was good. So I didn't have the high spike that I was normally have when I eat bake. So I tried to eat just a half a bake. But I was able to eat 1.5 for a bake this morning, those small bakes. So that was good. The almond flour allowed me to eat 1.5 instead of half only with the regular flour only. So that was one improvement there. Adding the eggs never move my blood sugar. The spinach never move the blood sugar. The meat doesn't move, the beet doesn't move the blood sugar much either. So all the movement had to come this today from the ketchup I put in the meat, in the pork, and the 20% of bleached flour that was used mixed with the almond flour. So I know clearly if those two things didn't exist, I would have definitely hit my goal today perfectly because I did it before. But those two things still in there. It was good, but I can still tweak that breakfast a little bit. I can still tweak that a bit, although it was a beautiful eat. I like it. If I can do the bake at 100% almond flour and then don't use any ketchup in the meat, I know for a fact I would have hit right under my goal perfectly. You see? So that's why I try to manage the combination of what I eat, manage what I put in the food, because everything counts. So you can't just have eaten eggs and eggs is good, but you put other things in it. Everything you put in that food affects the carbohydrate level, the protein level, the sugar, the salt level, everything you put. So you have to know what you're putting. So I'm not on a special diet, you know that. What I'm trying to find out is what can I eat as a diabetic? I don't care what it is. If I like it, I want to eat it. How can I eat it? Can I eat it by itself? Can I eat it with something else? Can I put less stuff in it? Because a lot of time we don't eat pure raw food, pure nothing. We add something to everything we eat. Okay, so by adding something, we make a difference. So now after 1.5 hours, 146. That was my reading after 1.5 hours of breakfast mode, which was very good. Because as a diabetic, you want to be under 180 after 2 hours, after an hour and a half. But 140 is ideal. So my target is always 140. But I'm okay under 180, but I like under 140. So 146 wasn't bad. But my target is perfectly under 140. And I knew today, if I had left all that ketchup and did not put 20% flour in that bread, I would have been under my target. So the next time I do it, that's what I'm going to leave out. The only problem with the almond flour, it's very difficult to get it to stick without that gluten, that stuff from the flour. So that's a problem with almond flour. But I can make it work. But it tastes really good with almond flour. But I need to hold it together. So maybe I could use eggs to hold it together or something else. I don't know. Or drop the flour to maybe 10%, see if that's going to work. But it was good. I just had to negotiate a little bit and see how do I get that to be under 140, because almost so far my breakfast has been under 140 after an hour and a half, except when I do something different like that. So today my analysis say the ketchup added, the 20% flour and with 80% almond flour, 20% flour and the ketchup is what helped me not to make the under 140. Although 146 was good and I'm feeling good. All right. So that's my analysis of my breakfast today. I want to thank you I know my videos are not always bright color thing, but I'm still working on getting better cameras and maybe better spot to do the filming and stuff. But for now, I just want to get them out and put things out there while I get my understand and get clarity and how to present and so on. So it's a work in progress, but I'm enjoying it. I'm having plenty fun. Hope you're having fun, whatever you do too. Hope I'm helping you. If you like it, share it. You know, and I keep encouraging me, so I continue to do it. I can go to some restaurants. I want to go out and eat in different places once in a while and see how it's been effective, because all these years I've been eating out. I never really checked it before, but I'll do that now. So anyway, thank you very much. 146 wasn't bad, but you understand how I analyze that and what I could do to hit my 140 target, under 140 target, right? So blessings, come back for more videos. I keep doing this. Love you guys. It's fun. Having a great time with my family here. My wife, with my wife, we always have a good time. So control the spikes and enjoy life. That's what we do. Because she eat like me, even though she don't have diabetics. Because she want to enjoy life with me as long as we can, all right? Take it easy. Blessing. Love you guys.